Hey everyone, this is Sahil, and welcome to Sahil's Corner. Today, I'll be discussing the fundamentals of co-op games and what makes them so much fun to play. When I mean co-op games, I mean the ones where you're able to play it with your friends. It has to be designed that way to play for co-op. The most famous examples of this is Portal 2, an instant classic of the co-op genre, and a newer game published by EA for crying out loud, called It Takes Two. My three fundamentals to a good co-op game are co-op game design, human and talking dynamics, and interactable things. Let's start with co-op design. What this really means is that the main fundamentals of the level should be designed to require two people. An example of this is all the timing puzzles in Portal 2, or the grinding rail section in It Takes Two. Take a look at an example of this.
Oh, you want me to? I thought you were said you wanted to change it.
This type of fun is even more enhanced when it is impossible to pull a Lego game type thing and switch off characters. The game becomes even more immersive and nerve-wracking if people have to be doing it at the same time, because it requires coordination and timing while talking to your partner, another fundamental. Normal Left 4 Dead type co-op, where a bot does it for you, isn't as efficient due to the reasons I listed before. All of this adds up to a really good gameplay experience, likely the most important one out of the three to get good reviews. But the next one is most important for enjoyment. The second fundamental to a good co-op game is the human aspect. A game should require talking and coordination, usually problem solving with the other person, which coincides with the design importance. It should not be mowing down enemies like co-op shooters, or so self-explanatory and mindless that nobody needs to figure anything out. The laughs, banter, and interactability is a key thing to a good talking metric in a co-op game. This is even more accelerated when there's extra things to talk about in the game, such as an interesting story, witty dialogue, cool characters, or interactable environments. Speaking of interactability, that is the third fundamental. All of the minigames in It Takes Two or the emotes in Portal 2. Something to mess around with, to annoy the other person, and something to laugh about is absolutely needed in a good co-op game, because the majority of the experience is with the person, not just a game, and you need to find a vehicle to bridge the two different mediums. This is also a good way to pass time between big action set pieces. I think my favorite example of this is when we play darts in the same area with our bodies, or rid a train together, something to mess around with the other person. In Portal 2, the emotes are absolutely interactable. You can shoot a portal with one emote, or you can hug and play rock paper scissors with another. In another emote, you can even pull off the other player's head. There's even death machines, and I think my favorite example of them all is when me and my friend tried making my logo. Pretty spot on, isn't it? It's always fun to mess around with people, especially your friends, and when a game allows you to do that as one of its main mechanics, it's a huge win in any duos book. Just to recap, the main fundamentals are design, dynamics, and interactability. As I've mentioned before, when you give the player a way to communicate and mess around within the game, it elevates the experience to a place maybe even raw amazing game design just can't. A perfect co-op game will have every single base covered, from a good story to talk about, to the interactability, to good game design. All of these is what made It Takes Two, Portal 2, and will make so many future co-op games amazing.